Welcome to the RE Real Estate Podcast, where we discuss buying and selling real estate in black and white. Here are your hosts, Ben Harang and Clint Galliano.
Good afternoon and welcome to another market update from the RE Real Estate Podcast. I'm your co-host, Clint Galliano, and with me is the other co-host, Ben Harang. How you doing, Ben?
Clint, I'm doing terrific, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good to hear. So we're gonna do a little market update today.
Market update.
Right.
I'm going to get my screen shared here.
And we're talking about the real estate market in the Bayou Board of Realtors, which officially is Lafourche, Terrebonne, Assumption, and St. Mary parishes.
All
and
right.
This is limited to residential, by the way.
Yeah, this is only residential property. These are the stats, running stats for the Bayou Board of Realtors. We've got the month of June and then year over year and year to date, or year over year change and then year to date change year over year. So why don't you go ahead and kick it off, man?
So we're 6 months into the 2025, and the new listings are up, both for the month and year to date. Pending sales are up. Closed sales are flat within one of each other. Days on the market are up about 16 days longer, from 78 to 94 days. So the market has slowed a little bit, but not significantly. The median sale price is down by $5,000 or 2.3%. Average sale price is up from 229 to 233. Percent of list price received is down from 96.7 to 95.6, and that's the original list price to what the property ultimately sold for. Inventory of homes is up from 843 to 899. The affordable housing index is up 2.5%, and a month's supply of inventory goes from 7.4 to 7.8, with 6 months of inventory being a balanced market. So the Bayou Board as a whole is trending as a buyer's market with pockets of seller's market, depending on where within the Bayou Board you are. So that's the first one, Clint.
Yeah. Interesting thing to note is that the average sale price year to date is actually up a little, that's kind of interesting. The same thing, and then the list to sale ratio is down, which I think that's across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So those are interesting. Now, new listings for June, we're up 13. That's a 6.8% increase year to date. We're up 5.4%. So we're still getting a bunch of people listing in the board area. Closed sales, like you had mentioned, one off. So those are staying pretty steady. And then year to date, it's within a couple of each other. So that's roughly about the same.
Yeah, and the reason the months of inventory increases as we have more listings on the market and we selling approximately the same number of listings, it would take us longer to sell more listings. The median sale price, we hadn't talked about this one. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm going to take this one, Clint.
All right.
If you look in, we have two lines. One is the state and one is the Bayou Board of Realtors, and it generally tracks with each other. We're just lower than the state of Louisiana because we don't have the metropolitan areas. But this is the median sales price, which means whatever price it is, there are equal number of sales on higher and lower than that particular price. It's not the average. It just kind of gives you an idea of where most of the what price most of the homes are located at, as opposed to high or low values skewing the average price. So that's why we use the median sales price.
Yeah. Ben talked about different different markets or micro markets within the Bayou Board area. We'll jump over and take a look at Houma and Thibodaux for inventory. Let me pull those up.
And we choose Houma and Thibodaux because that's the biggest population in Lafourche and Terrebonne with one zip code, which is how we do it. So if you're not from Houma and Thibodaux, don't slam me too much. That's just, it gives the biggest overall view.
Yeah. So in June, Houma, Louisiana had 8.42 months of inventory. And again, the months of inventory is that we don't get any new listings. It would take just under 9 months, a little under 8.5 months to sell off the current inventory. The sold to list price is 96.6%. Median days on the market is 30 days, and the median sold price is $220,000. Compared to, and I'm going to glance at this let's see, I don't think I have a comparable number here. Oh, no, yeah, we do. So compared to the overall board number of 7.8, that gives us a little bit better idea of why we're looking at that. Houma itself is a little bit higher. So that gives you a rough idea of why that's so. And now I'm going to switch over and show Thibodaux, and I'll let Ben talk about Thibodaux as soon as I get it back up.
It's one of those control things we were talking about.
That's right. I got to be in control. All right.
Okay. So this is Thibodaux. And by Thibodaux, we're talking about essentially North Lafourche Parish with a 70301 zip code, which runs from below the St. Charles Bridge to Assumption Parish line into Assumption Parish, all of the 6th Ward, Chack Bay, and actually part of Terrebonne in Schriever. So the median sales price is $247,000, which is crazy to me. The months of inventory is only 4.6 months with a balanced market. If you look at the market type, if you're watching, you can see it's leaning towards a seller's market, and the sold to list price ratio of 98.8 indicates it's a seller's market. It's closer to full list price than the rest of the board is. 45 days in RPR on the market is really how long it takes to close a loan sometimes. So it means they're going under contract quickly. And the median sold price, let's see, the median property value is 247. The median sold is 227. So maybe you can explain that one, Clint.
Well, that median property value is an estimated value. So that's an automated valuation.
Okay.
But what it's actually selling, the median actual sold price is 227.
Yeah. So Clint and I were talking about these stats before we started recording. If you think you want a deal, there's probably more flexibility in the Houma market into going into South Terrebonne than there is in North Terrebonne, North Lafourche. If you're selling a house in North Lafourche, you're probably positioned pretty good. There's still a lot of buyers wanting to buy in North Lafourche. There's fewer buyers and more options in Houma and South Terrebonne. So I wouldn't
say that there's fewer buyers. It's just that there's more listings.
Okay, relative to the listings.
Yeah.
So if you the kind of person that wants to get a deal, you might be better served being in the Houma Terrebonne market. If you need to be in the Thibodaux market, you need to find the right agent to be positioned to find the right house for you at the right price.
The right price.
The price is right. Oh, Bob Barker, showing my age.
Okay. So ultimately, it's like, how does the joke go? what's the answer you get when you ask a real estate agent if it's a good time to buy? It's always a good time to buy. It's always a good time to buy depending on your goals and your financial situation. So, like Ben said, if you want to get a deal, looking for a deal, you may have a better chance in the Houma area. If you've already got property in the Thibodaux area, you might be able to get a premium for that because of the lack of inventory in Thibodaux. You have a better chance of selling. And again, that's the caveat on that is it has to be in good condition and marketable condition. Overall, that's your market update for June. And we're going to continue to try and do these as they come out every month. But let us know if you like this slightly different format. And we'll keep doing this way. And if you got any questions, don't hesitate to go to rerealestatepodcast.com, where you can subscribe to the audio or go to the YouTube channel from there and subscribe to the videos. Leave a question, ask a question, like, share, comment, invite your friends, all of that good stuff.
Your mamas and your papas too.
Them too.
Not just your friends.
And your nanans and your parents.
There you go. There you go. And your nonks and your taunts.
Yep.
Everybody.
Everybody. We try and provide this information to help you to become more educated as a buyer or a seller. So hopefully you get something good out of it. And even if you don't, let us know so that we can help you get something good out of it.
All right, Ben. I think we're done, Clint.
Yep, I think we're done.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. You too, Ben. Bye-bye.
While we may discuss topics such as lending, interest rates, title law, real estate law, and appraisals in addition to real estate sales and transactions, please remember that we are only trained and licensed as real estate salespeople in Louisiana. The information shared on this podcast is for general purposes only and should not be taken as legal or financial advice. We may be agents, but unless we have signed paperwork stating otherwise, we are not your agents.